Cyclone Mora hits Bangladesh coast. Heavy and incessant rain lashes different parts of Manipur. Chief Minister Biren urges centre to increase the budget of NEC from rupees 925 crore. Deputy Chief Minister Joy Kumar urges experts to check jhum cultivation and introduce double cropping in Manipur. And week-long school greening campaign 2017 kicks off in connection with World Environment Day. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Joyce Wusham with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Heavy and incessant rain lashed at different parts of the state since last night. The incessant rain affected life in the capital city and its adjoining areas. The National Disaster Management Authority (NDMA) yesterday predicted isolated heavy rainfall over Manipur, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast region of the country. NDMA also issued an advisory asking the fishermen in West Bengal not to venture into sea for the next 12 hours as the cyclonic storm Mora has made landfall in Bangladesh and is very likely to move north-northeastwards towards the Indian region. Cyclone Mora, carrying the most severe danger warning signal number 10, hit Bangladesh coast at the Kutubdia on Cox's Bazar coast early this morning. Heavy rainfall have been reported in Cox's Bazar, Patokhali, Bagarhat and nearby areas. Hundreds of homes and trees have been reportedly damaged in St. Martin's Island of Cox's Bazar coast. Low-lying areas in Cox's Bazar have been flooded with 4 to 5 feet waves higher than normal. A 5 to 6 feet storm surge is expected to inundate low-lying areas including Chittagong, Cox's Bazar, Bhola, Jalakhati, Barisal and Naukhali. The Bangladesh government had evacuated almost 2 million people in 10 vulnerable coastal districts. Hundreds of cyclone shelters have been activated with emergency food and water supplies. Medical and rescue teams are on active alert across the vulnerable districts, while over 50,000 volunteers are on standby for assistance. Meanwhile, all flights in and out of Chittagong Shah Amanat International Airport have been suspended till this afternoon. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has urged the centre to increase the budget of the NEC from rupees 925 crores so that worthwhile development projects could be taken up in the region. Governor Dr. Najma Heptullah and the Chief Minister yesterday attended the 66th plenary meeting of the North Eastern Council at New Delhi. Speaking at the meeting, the Chief Minister stated that insurgency is a problem in the region, but the national media does not report about positive things in Manipur. Biren said that this affects the perception of the people outside Manipur. He also emphasized direct connectivity between Delhi and Imphal to improve investment climate in Manipur as well as for tourism. He stated that one of the reasons for insurgency is that the people have been neglected in the past. He lamented that till today no good roads exist to connect state capital with a district headquarters. Biren also stressed human approach to development. He also appealed to officers of the Government of India to visit Manipur and apprise the Prime Minister and ministers about the potentials of the state. He also urged the chief ministers and the governors to meet the Prime Minister jointly so that developmental rather than security solution to the northeast can be re-emphasized. Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has urged the officials of Indian Council of Agricultural Research to establish a research center for agriculture and animal husbandry in the state. Speaking at the 23rd meeting of the ICAR Regional Committee Zone Number 3, organized by ICAR Research Complex for Northeast Hill Region at City Convention Center today, Joy Kumar said the economy of the Northeast states depend on agricultural products. He said due to lack of proper irrigation system in Manipur, farming is mainly done during rainy seasons. The Deputy Chief Minister stated that the agricultural lands are left unused. He urged the experts to find means to check jhum cultivation in the hills and introduce double cropping to increase the agricultural yields. Agricultural Minister V. Hankalian also asked the ICAR to develop varieties of paddy which can be cultivated in low-lying areas. He also suggested opening of Krishi Vigyan Kendra in the 7 new districts. The two-day meeting is attended by officials of ICAR, agricultural scientists from the 8 northeastern states, researchers and representatives from several universities. The meeting will discuss the prospects of increase in agricultural, fruits and animal husbandry produces in the 8 states.
Most of our traditional agriculture is only confined or is limited to the cultivation of rice only. We do not have concept of cash crop. In the hill areas, I think we have to develop the horticulture much better. System of this irrigation, that of course will have to be done by the state government. But then introduction of this integrated farming, this has been done in a small scale, but we need to widen it, we need it to introduce it in a larger scale. Then double cropping, cash cropping, etc. How these things can be, as far as the state is concerned, how this can be successfully be implemented.
A new guest house of Central Agricultural University, CAU, was inaugurated at CAU Lamphilpaat today by Secretary of a Department of Agricultural Research and Education and DG of ICAR New Delhi, Dr. Trilochan Mohapatra. In his inaugural address, Dr. Trilochan Mohapatra urged the teachers of CAU to lead the students on the right path. He said he has been urging the authorities to sanction more funds for the university. He also said the requirements of the university needs to be prioritized. Additional Secretary DARE and Secretary of ICAR New Delhi, Chabilendra Raul, Additional Secretary and Financial Advisor, DARE, ICAR New Delhi, Sunil Kumar Singh, VC of Assam Agricultural University, Dr. K.M. Bujar Barua, and VC of CAU, Imphal, Professor M. Premjit were among those present at the inaugural function.
If your faculty has to perform, their career assessment has to be done timely. And that has to be done as early as possible if anything is pending. And this report should reach us at the headquarters within a month's time. What action has been taken with regard to faculty assessment and career assessment skills. Unless and until they are addressed in a time-bound manner, I don't think we will be able to sustain the interest of the faculty.
A seed processing unit was also inaugurated at Indian Council of Agricultural Research Manipur Center, Lamphilpaat. The foundation stone for Farmers Hostel was also laid today at the center. Director General of ICAR, Dr. Trilochan Mohapatra, opens the seed processing unit in presence of Deputy Director Generals of Crop Science, Natural Resource Management, Agricultural Extension and Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University, Hiroshima. The Union Minister of State for Textiles, Ajay Tamta, arrived in Imphal today on a 2-day visit to the state. During his visit, the minister will visit Manipur Sericulture Project Management Complex at Sangaipat, Regional Tasar Research Station at Mantri Pukri, Weavers Service Station at Porampat, and Pantoibi Arcade at Wangkai. The minister is likely to visit Govindaji Temple as well.
मणिपुर चूँकि काम तो पूरे देश में है हमारा, आज मणिपुर में अपने टेक्सटाइल से संबंधित काम को लेकर अभी हम बैठने वाले हैं। कुछ अपने जहाँ पर हमारा टेक्सटाइल से संबंधित काम चल रहा है वहाँ पर खुद विजिट करेंगे, जो समूह हमारे काम कर रहे हैं। बाकी कल के कार्यक्रम भी इसी प्रकार के रहेंगे। जीएसटी आपको जानकारी में, जीएसटी अब तुरंत 1 जुलाई से हमारा लागू,
1 जुलाई से
हाँ
पूरी इंडिया का
पूरा देश जीएसटी सारे देश के लिए।
Deputy Chief Minister, who also holds the Revenue and Finance portfolio, Yumnam Joy Kumar, said a core committee will be set up to ensure smooth implementation of Goods and Services Tax (GST) in Manipur. He was speaking at a GST dissemination workshop for the members of Manipur Legislative Assembly at the Imperial Hall, Classic Grande today. He said the workshop will help the members to understand the bill so that it can easily be passed by the Assembly on June 2nd. Commissioner Finance Vivek Kumar Devangan said GST will benefit the consumers in a state like Manipur. He requested the ministers and MLAs to help dealers in their constituencies in registration with the GST. Representative of GST Council Thari Sitkil and Commissioner of Taxes Assam Anurag Goel displayed slideshows to explain the benefits of GST. The opposition MLAs were conspicuous by their absence at the workshop.
Unfortunately, I would have loved the MLAs from the opposition Congress kit like Your Magadi, I come there, no, I said, Karina, CGC, Akoya, the company, Moju Kanga, Masina, pass over the smoothly, other Sunatana, Kamino was a Masi state resource mobilization, resource kit of the Yam Daka or Kado Port money. Consumption states are likely to benefit. Asina assumption adubo how we are going to benefit. I say I don't know maduna sufficient or honorable MLA parliamentary secretary I samchi orga kitan core committee how to implement I say masi issue matamsula itamna mad mind topjiki henikali.
The 48-hour Manipur Bandh called in protest against the murder of Hirom Priyokumar from Haingang Panthoibi Lampak hit live in Haingang area even though it did not affect life in the rest of the state. The bandh was called by JSC formed against the murder from last midnight. Bandh supporters blocked the National Highway number 39 at Kabam Lamkai since morning. However, police prevented the protesters from blocking the road. Protesters burnt tires and placed tree branches and bamboos near Panthoibi Lampak in Haingang. They also prevented traffic movement at Sangakpham Bazaar. Till now, there has been no report of untoward incidents. It may be recalled that Priyokumar, who went missing on May 17, was found hanging on May 26 at Tangjeng, Lemang Ching under suspicious circumstances. A week-long school greening campaign 2017 kicked off today at Haureibi Junior High School. The campaign is being held in connection with the World Environment Day on the theme Connecting People to Nature. Many activities including planting of tree saplings on the school campus, digging of compost pits, drawing competition, slogan writing, gardening, cleaning of classrooms and exhibitions will be done during the week. 9 junior high schools and primary schools from Wangoi Zone, Imphal East Zone and Imphal West Zone are participating in the campaign. Inaugurating the campaign, Parliamentary Secretary Education Khongkham Robindro emphasized the need to educate the young students on the change in environment and its possible consequences to the world. He said it is important to make the students understand that it is everyone's responsibility to protect and preserve the environment to prevent natural calamities and global warming. Khongkham Robindro assured that he will extend all possible help to the teachers to make their efforts to show the young students the right path in a successful manner. From the new government and his department in teachers' endeavor of leading the youngsters along the right path. As part of the campaign, Robindro also planted tree saplings on the school campus.
Hujik face global warming, landslide even within the Manipur territory landslide film Hujik Dimapur Manipur is the landslide Kurkuru Togriba, Suguma Toram to Imam Semasi, Uakaputagi, environment hell hazard over Pola Mam Putogina, Toribasena, Hoina, Angang Sing the Makogi, Haguli, Angang Sing the Makogi, students in the Hoina, Sigi, idea Tamaudragadi. ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ time to time ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗ knowledge ꯑꯃ ꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯅ ꯄꯥꯈꯠꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Principal of DM College of Science, Dr. P. Ranabir, has lamented that the oldest college in Manipur, that is Dhanamanjuri College, is in a pitiable condition as the government has not provided enough funds for its development. Speaking to Impact News at his office today, the principal said the college has not been receiving enough funds. He maintains that the condition of the college, which was established on August 6, 1946, has worsened compared to earlier periods. Dr. Ranbir said the government provided sufficient funds to all the departments of the college during 1967 and 1968, and it was a popular college. He lamented that the government has not paid due attention to the maintenance of the college. The principal also mentioned the lack of infrastructure in the college. He disclosed that the science students suffer due to lack of equipments in the laboratories. Dr. Ranbir said the college suffers due to lack of sufficient staff. He said despite repeated requests, the government has ignored the problems facing the college.
Tripura this one Sikkim da moina 20 to 23% budget moi education se budget ki kano se reja thadari ba se akhoi Manipur the 2% bhau yona thadaraktre atopa national level da ate state singa compete tonor pa da Manipur se sum mayeng ta na masa si laikre lebak si gi oina education budget si khar khitang haigal pibang am birgadi khar gi makhai di DM college da nati education as a whole punamakta sakhot pa yagani hem wa phamji ai thamjeki.
Now let's take a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Manipur University Campus Talk 2.0, the second edition of the Open Discussion, Debate and Interaction Program organized by Manipur's University Students Union MUSU 2016-17 was held at Dr. Kamal Indoor Stadium on Manipur University campus today. The open discussion was held on the theme Anti-Corruption Cell, its implementation and function. Speaking as resource persons, Anti-Corruption Cell's officer on duty, S. Hemanta said the cell's power lies in the hands of the public and it is the public who have to act first. He also said there are three stakeholders, public, anti-corruption cell and the concerned department in the anti-corruption cell, and it can work successfully with the participation of all the three stakeholders. He said the role of public is very important in removing corruption. BJP's spokesperson Professor S. Tiken, social activist Dr. Dhanabir Laisram, and Huyen Lanpao Manipuri and Meitei Mayek edition Hemanta Kumar Ningomba also attended the discussion as resource persons. Students, research scholars and teachers of the university also took part in the open discussion.
Honorable Chingli was high Facebook. I know integration cell that lakpa case ama. I couldn't loading at the music man could target. I couldn't get a moon tape, but I'm the file process of somebody. Marking them to Eva. Combine down with my Facebook hang river. How do you hang it? How do you hang it? Mina higher level that's mina. I'm a complaint of lab with them. I could have insecure, Madam Digenoda, Haziki, Equigi, technology one was the Aquina Tani Poche. Man, I couldn't load them with the same Poche, Aquina, but see Aquina forwarding to Toganda, Sai him with them, and integration said that the Aquidum, Equigi coffin the way you UPA in the whole area. I don't like it.
Chemists across the country shut shop today in protest against the alleged stringent regulations on the sale of medicines. According to the All India Organization of Chemists and Druggists, the one-day strike was called as there are several representations opposing the regulations on the sale of medicines in the country submitted to the government went unheeded. However, emergency service pharmacies in and around hospitals remained open. All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association demanded high-yielding varieties of paddy seeds with the arrival of monsoon. They also demanded opening of a urea outlet in all districts in the interest of the farmers. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, President of All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association, El Dono, said it is imperative that high-yielding varieties of paddy seeds are made available to the farmers with the arrival of monsoon. He said the subsidized urea provided by the government is available only in Imphal, and the farmers in other remote districts are not benefited by the government scheme. Dono said the district agriculture office does not function fully in many districts, so the farmers cannot consult with experts regarding their problems. He appeals to the agriculture minister and other departments concerned to focus on the plight of the poor farmers.
Lamjing langtak piriba lau singu loisangi mari lainaba district agriculture officer dio sing eo singna mari lainaba district tagi office singda sang naina lehanaba haijari amadi dio office leitriba district singi office singsu athuba matamda lehanbinaba government Pukning Singsinjari Lamjing Langtak Piriba Lau Sing.
Beneficiaries of NFSA in Kakching Kunau in Sugnu constituency have not been given rice for 5 months under the Act. Assistant General Secretary of Kakching Kunau Youth Forum, Kumukcham Japan, today told the media that after meeting with the director of CAF and PD, the people realized that the PDS items for the months of April, May and December of 2016, as well as February and March of 2017 for Kakching Kunau have already been sanctioned by the department. However, till date, the NFSA beneficiaries in Kakching Kunau have not received any PDS item. He said the people demanded the authorities to look into the matter and take appropriate actions against those involved in illegal procurement of PDS items meant for NFSA beneficiaries. They also asked the councillor of Kakching Kunau to clarify the matter, as the PDS items would not have been delivered without his knowledge.
Parja singi pamam thokpa siengdu matam chana sang naina fangan biu hamne sieng mangna tana khoi ki kerosene ga chini ga jodum mangayo sieng mangu sida tha mangai sieng sida Kakching Kunau gi oina food and civil supply gi khoi direct oibiri ba khoi ki honorable na khoi pibiri ba sigi data sigi yumpham oiraga khoina khongjang si sangsin jabani maram aduna mari leinari ba lenga ki angam mathok singna hairi ba sigum laba cheng lok thoaga parja da fanghan dabagi asigum laba aran ba tawba bioi singse akpo charak pibiu.
Kairao MLA and Parliamentary Secretary IFCD Laurimbam Rameshwar today felicitated Chingtham Chinglemba, son of late Chingtham Angojao from Chajing Kunau, Sugnu, for securing the 11th position in science stream in the class 12 examination conducted by COSEM. Chinglemba got letter marks in 5 subjects in the set examination. Speaking at the event, MLA Rameshwar said after learning about Chinglemba's condition on social media, he wanted to support him by giving financial assistance of 50,000 rupees. Chinglemba missed the rank in his class 10 examination just by 3 marks. He was allowed to study 11th and 12th classes at Messi Explorer Academy in Changangai for free. Chinglemba expressed his gratitude to the MLA for the financial assistance. He said he could not avail any educational loan on earlier occasions.
Samam na bam poe khalida kari ID ai lamdam junati ai jaga junati asuk lamdam matam lamdam sidai dare man mateng pangang kusida yam tina harau pe ngasi dagi I'm not a people of only Sugnu Islamic constituency hai tare ai ngasi dagi ai tasengna Manipur pumbagi macha Manipur pumbagi taseng macha ma oilagi haibse ai okhalan da pokte ngasi ka gi thodok sidagi.
Residents of Tera Pishak Haibong Makhong and Hyanglam Pol Star College took out a torch rally against the use of drugs and intoxicants last night. The people also chanted slogans during the rally. The torch rally was organized by Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, KADA, and Kachathol Club, Tera Pishak. One-day discussion on Right to Food and National Food Security Act was held at Karong Mayai Lekai Community Hall yesterday. The meeting was jointly organized by Human Rights Forum Manipur, Pantoibi SHG, Karong and Women Development Organization. The meeting highlighted the benefits provided to people under NFSA. Winners of the Second Division League 2016-17 and officials of Neroka FC Sangakpham were felicitated at an event held at the Classic Grande. Members of all Manipur Football Association and football fans attended the event. Neroka FC is the first Manipur football club to have secured a place in the Hero I-League football. President of the club, Dr. T.H. Dhabali, in one of his message to the people of Manipur said the players could achieve through perseverance and hard work.
Player masing asuk yamna leba state sida ayamba players sing si Manipur gi mapanda leba club sing da sanaraga I-League amasung ISL da sanadana participate tawduna mayam player mayam lei Neroka football club sina Manipur da gi su I-League si sanaba ngamnaba hona si hena adugumba decision am lawraga hogi ba chahi ani makhai sei da khoi sanction jarakpani first division league sanagaduri si whole Neroka FC gi team support tawjaba duga team sibu promote tawjaba moina yamna nungaiba pokchei aduga akhoi ga loinana Manipur da leiriba sanababu nungsibiba aduga maruena football bu pamjaba mayam gi damakta di achoba achievement ama wargani ana khoi thajai.
The 62nd Sir Churachan Singh KCSI CBE Memorial League cum Knockout Open Kang Tournament kicked off today. Singjamei Kangkhut organized the Kang tournament under the aegis of Manipur Kang Association at Singjamei Kangshang, Singjamei Namairakpam, Lekai. In the first league match, IWKK Uchekon Kangkhut beat LSK EP Wangoy Kangkhut 16-9. In the second league, CHLKA Nambol, Bamdir Kangkhut and Singjamei Team B Kangkhut will meet on June 1st. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Cyclone Mora hits Bangladesh coast. Heavy and incessant rain lashes different parts of Manipur. Chief Minister Biren urges Centre to increase the budget of NEC from Rs 925 crore. Deputy Chief Minister Joy Kumar urges experts to check jhum cultivation and introduce double cropping in Manipur. And week-long school greening campaign 2017 kicks off in connection with World Environment Day.